Hello and welcome to Northeast Media Hub, the fastest growing digital media platform. I am Adalbert Khar with the latest Hub news. Be informed, be alert. A team of Meghalaya Forest Department and Khasi Students Union reached the Mahadev Khola Temple complex in Shillong on Thursday to conduct an inspection. This inspection comes days after the Khasi Students Union or KSU lodged a complaint with the Divisional Forest Officer of East Khasi Hills against illegal settlers in Mahadev Khola. They alleged the Forest Department had given the land in 1923 for the construction of a Hindu temple at Mahadev Khola for religious purposes and not for any settlement. The association claimed that it found 30 to 40 houses and many shopkeepers of non-indigenous backgrounds living in the area without valid documents. The Jaintia Students Union central body met on Thursday the Minister Dr. Amprin Lingdo to appraise her on the fact that the MPSC examination centre in Jowai was closed without a valid reason, which has really upset the Jaintia people, especially MPSC aspirants of Jaintia Hills. In the memorandum submitted to the Cabinet Minister Amprin Lingdo, the union strongly demand from the state government to re-establish an MPSC examination centre in Jowai, which would make it more accessible and convenient for job applicants from the region. The union also stated that it would reduce travel expenses and save time for candidates who would otherwise have to travel to the capital city for the exams. In a letter to the tribal body, the Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum, ITLF, the Union Ministry of Home Affairs has appealed to postpone the ceremony of the last rites of the mortal remains of those killed in Manipur's ethnic violence to a later date. The government in the letter has appealed to all concerned to maintain peace and communal harmony and assures that it will spare no efforts to resolve the aforesaid issue amicably to the utmost satisfaction of all parties within a period of 7 days. Meanwhile, the ITLF agreed to delay the burial of 35 people killed in the state violence for 5 more days following the request of the Union Home Minister. One of India's foremost biodiversity conservation organizations, Aranyak, has organized a 2-day handloom training workshops for women from human-elephant conflict-affected villages of Assam. The training was conducted in partnership with the British Asian Trust and with support from Darwin Initiative to provide additional livelihood options for women to help them offset some of the losses incurred by the conflict with wild elephants. Training in skills such as handloom techniques can help the women reduce their dependence on traditional livelihood options like paddy cultivation, horticulture, and so on, that have become unsustainable in HEC-affected areas, a release from Aranyak said. Union Home Minister Amit Shah, while discussing the Delhi Services Bill in the Lok Sabha on Thursday, made a jibe at the opposition bloc INDIA or India. He also appealed to the opposition MPs to think about Delhi, not the alliance. It may be noted that after the first meeting of opposition parties in Patna, AAP had said that it would be difficult for the party to be part of any alliance which the Congress is part of if the Grand Old Party did not oppose the centre's ordinance on Delhi. India and West Indies will face off in the first T20 of their 5-match series at the Brian Lara Stadium in Tarouba, Trinidad on Thursday. India will be looking to continue the winning momentum after they whitewashed Sri Lanka 3-0 in the T20 series earlier this year. They will be led by Hardik Pandya, who is captaining the team for the first time in T20s. West Indies, on the other hand, will be looking to bounce back after they lost their recent Test and ODI series against the men in blue. The match is expected to be a close contest. Thank you for listening to Hub Podcast. For latest news and updates, follow us on www.hubnetwork.in. Download Hub News app in your mobile from Google Play Store and Apple App Store. For promotion and publicity, write to us at info@hubnetwork.in. Thank you. Kublai Shibon, Mitela.